Hey, welcome back to the Adventures of Waffles. Hang on one second. Welcome back to the Adventures of Waffles. That little piece of wood was bothering me. This is episode 8. I'm the illustrious host of this awkward Valheim podcast, or whatever you want to call it. Illustrious. I think I only vaguely know what that word means, and I probably don't deserve to be called anything like that. But hey, it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. We're all just awkward bags of meat and blood wandering aimlessly in the universe, right? Nobody really knows what it means. Well, this is going to be a long episode, and we're going to make a lot of progress and maybe some new friends along the way. So make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright and locked position. Ensure your seatbelts are properly fastened. Grab a snack, maybe some popcorn, and maybe some waffles. Not really a snack food. I don't know. Just get comfy and enjoy the flight. This is going to be fun. As you can see, we're on a copper and tin mission, kind of just exploring the Black Forest, seeing what we can find, gathering some more resources, but once again, we get interrupted every time we try to do something. The waffle beater, though, makes no work whatsoever of those guys, and I brought the cart in pieces this time because it just kind of makes sense. Kind of dumb to just bring it along and just drag it behind you when you can just build it where you're at. That makes more sense. But look at that, we've got a whole bunch of copper going right here, and I made a little shelter kind of thing, so I built a fire, I put a workbench down, and now we can repair our tools, and it'll be effortless to repair our gear as well. I stay there for quite a while, and I gather as many resources as I can find. A random shaman just gets in the way, and of course, Waffle Beater handles it. Grey Dwarfs always seem to be a whole lot more active at night. Maybe they're mostly nocturnal, but it's not really a big deal. We've gained all the experience we need. The Waffle Beater can handle these guys no problem, and at this point in the game, pretty much Grey Dwarfs are just a nuisance. They're not really a big threat to me. Even this random shaman that just pops up and I try to punch it in the face, nope, it's really, I'm poisoned, but it's really no problem. I don't really take much damage here, and despite being awkward in the cart, we're fine. And I try to get back out there, I try to get going again, more Grey Dwarfs, including a 1-star. They pop up, it's just once again constant interruptions. I can't get a break, so I pull out the ad gear and I stab furiously because I'm just done with these guys. And I will say, I am really thankful for the world modifiers with the new public test server because of the 1.5 times resource bonus that I got. I chose to do that. That is a fantastic option. It just reduces the grind and it makes it just a little bit less grindy to play this game a little bit. And I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours just grinding materials. But hey, look at that. We're back and I realize I'm an idiot and the cart doesn't actually fit between these on this bridge right here. It just doesn't happen. Maybe it's the stairs. It probably could fit between there if it wasn't stairs. So as you can see, I am completely rebuilding the design, well, mostly just widening it out and using roof pieces instead of stairs. I think it just makes more sense, but now we have a 2-block wide option for it's just much better. And now we can get our stuff all the way back home. Much better. So yeah, I get it home and I start the smelting process. Imagine that. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to smelt and get going, so that's exactly what I do. And I try to work on a bit of a better overall design of this and, layout. But yeah, I have the stuff. I upgraded the bronze mace. We now officially have a level 2 waffle beater. And yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of widening this out and leveling the ground a little bit because I want to add just a little bit more stuff so we can smelt all this stuff down just a little bit better. You just saw me upgrade the at gear, so that'll be nice. We'll place a charcoal kiln down because we need charcoal. Upgrade the forge to level 3 because we can, and because it's pretty much necessary going into the swamps. I feel like level 1 or even level 2 gear may not be enough. So I have the materials, I might as well. I'm sure the better tactic is to just not get hit, but hey, I'm gonna get hit. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. So hey, look at that. Level 2, full bronze armor. We're good to go. And now, I believe it's time we can finally make the Carve. The first real boat in the game, and man, this thing looks awesome. We're prepared, we're ready, we're gonna go on a mission to find some swamps. And I just have to say, I think one of my favorite parts of this game is making a boat and just sailing. Except I kind of got stuck on the dock for a little bit, but we made it forward, we made it through, we're good to go. And I kind of want to just kind of explore to the left a little bit, to the west, and see what I can find. So let's just enjoy this beautiful experience together. As I was about halfway through, I noticed 3 leviathans just randomly spawned in front of me. I've seen them before in my original playthrough, but never 3 all at once like that. I know how rare they are, so I jump on and I get some chitin, unlocking the Abyssal Razor and the Abyssal Harpoon. I get as much as I possibly can on this first leviathan. It gets angry, so I jump off as fast as I possibly can. And yeah, I ended up in the water, but we're okay. We're doing just fine. But we did get a lot of chitin on that first one. So we're gonna go to the next one and see what we can get, but it's just incredible. 3, I don't know what the actual odds of that are, but I remember my friend and I seeing 2 once, but that was just incredible itself. But yeah, 3 right here. And I thought for sure I could get that last bit right there, but no. And we're swimming back. Man, this was actually a pretty close call right here. Swim level 2, by the way. I put the boat on the wrong side, by the way. This carve only has 1 ladder right there, and it's only on one side. Little annoying, but we're still okay. I put the ladder on the right side this time. I guess it's the left side, the proper side, the appropriate side this time. I didn't get much chitin on this one, but it's okay. 3 together is pretty good. But let's just watch this guy go down. I'd say that's a pretty cool sight. But we're gonna move on. It's nighttime and we've got this this island maybe over here. It's pretty nice. It's a black forest and we've got a bunch of enemies along the shore. I don't want to go and fight. I just want to find a nice little beach to land. Oh, well. I wasn't paying attention and I ran into some random rocks. But look at this. We got a nice little beach right here. We can land and we can pop up a portal and we'll just see if the boat needs repairs maybe a little bit. Yeah, we'll pop a portal down and we'll go rest for the night. Jump cut to being back. Yeah, that was a fun little cut right there. Just, you know, it's fun. Nothing to see there. We just slept. We got our rested bonus back, and now we're ready to go. We're gonna skirt along the side of this maybe island and see if we can find it morphing into a swamp or something. But I will say, randomly, I did start to notice just a little swamp tree popping out from the mist over there. It's really hard to tell in the video, but yes, I did actually see it. It's weird, but it was just barely poking through the cloud layer in the thunderstorm right here. But I just I went there, and look at that. We have a swamp, and I figured this little beach in front of us right here should be fine, right? I don't see any enemies. Okay, maybe a little bit. I see a Draugr, and okay, all right. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, 2 Draugr. That one on the left shouldn't be a problem. I shouldn't aggro that one. So I jump off the boat and I go to greet my new friends. But it turns out these friends had friends. The one on the left that I thought I wasn't going to aggro, turns out it was immediately on us as well. 2 skeletons joined the party with a few blood-sucking leeches, and I can totally I can handle this, right? It's not too bad, right? Yeah. Oh man, the waffle beater is not doing much damage to these guys, and everybody is all on me all at once. I take a stamina potion, forward roll, we're fine, right? Update. It was not fine. I get pushed into the water, these leeches bite me, I'm poisoned, just real bad times. My new friends don't like me. I'm in panic mode, I take a regular potion of healing, and I dip as fast as I possibly can, which, as you can see, is not very fast, because the boat doesn't really want to back up, and everything is right below me. The leeches are not yet really attacking the boat, so I thought for sure I was going to be dead here. I'm at 18 health. They're slowly attacking the boat, but hey, look, it seems like they pushed me and unlodged me from the shore or something like that, and now we're able to move back. Yeah, nope, not going to happen. Not right there. That is not the right landing spot. So I'm able to go back out into the ocean a little bit, and yeah, the leeches just, can you not? And that green 1-star is pretty cool, by the way, but not cool. Also very much not cool. So we're noping out of that section right there, and we're going to see if we can find a bit of a better landing point, which we did right here, except there's a random skeleton shooting my boat. Really, bro? Really? Can you not? And I attempt to shoot, but I'm a little too hasty, and I keep missing because I don't draw it all the way back. I was kind of panicking there and not properly doing the mechanics of the actual game. But we're good to go. We found this, oh, okay, well, we're good. Turns out that 1-star skeleton is still following me, and we've got another one right here, but I've got a big old sledge, and this sledge does really good yellow damage to these guys. But now we're in an archery battle. We've got an archer over there, we've got an archer behind us, it's a 1-star, but we're okay. We're we're able to dodge effectively, at least mostly, and yeah, this is a fun little battle right here. That skeleton is down, and now we can take out the 1-star that's not approaching me. Hey, Leech, get out of the way. We're trying to kill the skeleton. It takes a while, but I eventually do take it down. And I build a workbench, I build a portal, and so I portal home. This is just gonna be great. This is a little landing space. I grab the chitin, and it's just a little too much, just a little bit too much. There we go, a little better. We can jump off the boat and head home to regroup and figure out what we're gonna do here, because the swamp is, at this point, kinda scary. So to prepare for this, I grab some more stamina mead, and I grab the poison meads that I definitely should have brought with me already, but hey, we're good to go. We've got it now, we did not die. Let's get back into it. I wanted to grab the extra bits of chitin we left so we can have a full boat that's ready to go for all sorts of iron. And these leeches, they're still following me. I thought to go back, but no. Let's take out these leeches in the best way I know how. How about a giant hammer? Let's keep our distance and just absolutely destroy these guys. Get out of here. You are not welcome. Just give me your resources. I will say that was pretty smart. I feel really good about that. And now we unlocked the red banner with these blood bags. Pretty cool. So I head home, I grab the swamp key, a little inventory management, and we're back in it. We're gonna find some crypts. We're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna explore this glorious new biome of ours, the swamp. And yeah, I'm definitely a little intimidated. I remember my first playthrough, going through the swamps for the first time, I felt really underprepared because draugrs, they felt really, really powerful. But you slowly get better and better and gain more gear, and look at that. I'm gonna take this ancient tree out because I want the resources. It just makes sense. So we got some ancient bark, we unlocked the bonfire, and here we go. Our first draugr victim. Let's see. Oh yeah, the wooden shield does just fine, and hey, look at that. The waffle beater does just fine against these guys. When I'm not being swarmed by enemies, I can do just fine, and the waffle beater handles it okay. So let's just take out these guys. Ooh, good parry. One shot, oh yeah, good parry again, and oh man. All right, we're doing just fine. My confidence is growing. Hey, look at that, a draugr trophy. But I turn the corner and we've got an abomination. I didn't see it. It's growing from the ground, and I just nope out of there because I am not yet prepared to handle an abomination. Yeah, we're just gonna move on. That's not happening yet. We're not there. So random blob, and I thought this was gonna poison me, but oh yeah, I got it right in time. It just didn't stand a chance against the super effective waffle beater. I kept wandering around for a while. I found those little Sturtling spawners over there. Not a problem, but look at that. We found our first sunken crypt, and it's guarded by one draugr. Get out of here. And I probably should have blocked. I always forget to block like an idiot, but we're good to go. So let's unlock this baby, and we will enter the crypt. This is looking like a nice one, but we've got a random archer over here, but it's no problem. Waffle beater takes it out without effort. But muddy scrap piles, these are gonna give us iron, and I am just so excited to move on to the next stage of this game, the Iron Age. And the Iron Age unlocks so many cool things. Armor, weapons, everything is just great. And we've got these withered bones as well, which will help us summon bone mass. And again, I did use the world modifiers from the public test server to increase our resource drop rate to 1.5. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier. I don't wanna deal with having to do this 940 times, so many different runs. Yeah, I saw another crypt right there, not too bad. And look at that, Sturtling wants to attack, but I'm not ready for that just yet. I move on. This skeleton, come on. Why are you here? Why are you here? Let's just take you out. All right, fine. I'll take on these Sturtlings. They seem to really want to fight. They're going to drop a whole lot of coal and a whole lot of cores, and yeah, the waffle beater just one-shots everything right now. I'm full, though. My inventory is full, so I can't really grab that stuff, but I do come back later and grab it. But yeah, we've got one load of iron in the boat. And while we're here, we might as well go home and just take care of our inventory, get our rested bonus back. These inventory management sequences are still really satisfying. Since we're home, we might as well make the abyssal Abyssal Razor, and we are going to upgrade it as much as possible because we have the materials and the technology. We might as well do it for now. We make the Abyssal Harpoon as well. I don't know. I know this playthrough, I said that I was going to be primarily maces, at gears, and probably the sledge as well, but I got it. I might as well make it. I might as well use it, so I brought the Abyssal Dagger with me. This is going to be fun. The Abyssal Razor it's apparently one of the greatest early-ish game weapons. So we brought it with us, and even though it takes up an extra inventory space, it's no problem. It practically weighs nothing, but we'll take out these Sturtlings with our mace, and we got a 2-star Sturtling over here. And yeah, these guys actually are quite squirrely. I didn't realize, I haven't fought too many of them, and they like to run around quite a bit. And I really like how many resources they drop. But yeah, 3 Sturtlings down, even though that one was a 2-star, it stood no chance. And we're already full? Come on. Already at our max weight. Let's get rid of this stuff that we just grabbed. But man, we grabbed a lot of coal. Fantastic. Love that. But now let's head back out there and we will go back into the crypt. And I mean, what do you think I'm going to do in there? I'm probably going to just grab the extra stuff and I'm going to mine. I'm going to mine as much of this muddy scrap as I possibly can. And look at that. We've got some blobs over here. Let's just take care of those. The coward's way. I mean, it's not a coward's way. We'll call it a smart, intentional tactic. I like it, but it's fine. I really don't want to die, and this playthrough isn't about me always tackling the hardest problems possible. But yeah, I speed up a few of these muddy scrap piles because it kind of looks cool and it's kind of satisfying. I stayed here a long time, and I gathered a whole lot of resources. I fought a lot of enemies. I'm not going to show it all because that would be boring. There wasn't really a whole lot of eventful occurrences, except for that blob trophy right there. Pretty nice. On one of my trips back home, I did realize that I did unlock the medium healing meads, so that'll be really, really handy. So with some of the last raspberries, I make it and I get it brewing. But we're back in the crypts now. We're doing the slammy slams. It's just great. I love this thing. And I remember commenters suggesting it because it's just a great tactic. But yeah, this random Draugr, it staggers me because I'm holding a pickaxe, of course. But I take out the at gear and I stab its face. And man, this actually, I was in here and out of here so many times. I took many, many trips because I kept having to deal with weight issues. Yeah, not those kind, but issues with the actual, the carrying capacity in the game. And there we have it, the first kill of the Abyssal Razor right in the face. Yeah, so many damn iron scraps. It's almost inconvenient to have the resources at 1.5 times because I really did have to make so many trips. And I don't know, it's probably for the best because I really don't want to grind constantly, but eventually, look at that. We did get a full boat, 430 squares full of iron scrap. Pretty fantastic. So inventory management montage, and I regain my rested bonus, and we're back in because I can actually carry some on the trip home. So look at this. I jump in there, I break out the dagger, and it's so much fun. First enemy goes down, no trouble. Second enemy, no trouble. And I realize there's actually a spawner right here. So I take the opportunity to kill the spawner as quickly as possible, but I have no stamina. And I'm just impatient at this point. I'm mashing the button to attack, and I know it's doing me damage, but it's not doing me that much. So little circles there. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I was just having fun at this point. I didn't really feel like this sunken crypt was providing that much of a challenge. I know there's others that will, because we're going to have to go back into another one because we didn't find any bone mass locations in here. But yeah, we're good, we're full, and now we're back to the boat, and we're going to make our trip home. With a full boat of scrap iron and a full inventory of it as well, I think this is a pretty fantastic first haul. But yeah, we're going to go home, we're going to do some basic inventory management, repair our gear, top off our rested bonus, you know, the basics. Pretty standard stuff for coming back home. But yeah, we also sleep because we might as well have a beautiful sunrise on the way out. That'll be nice. But yeah, let's get back out there and we will take the boat all the way back home. And I'm actually really satisfied with the location of this this swamp because it's not that far away. It's a pretty short boat ride to get home. It's really not too bad at all. And I think that'll make future trips, which are totally going to happen because this is definitely not enough iron. I think it'll make future trips easy because it's a short distance. But let's just enjoy the beautiful, serene trip home. With a nice bump at the dock, we are back home, and we've got all the iron. Let's get to smelting. Of course, it took a bunch of trips to get it all from the boat, but yeah, I grabbed 15 at a time pretty much, half a stack, walked it, well, I guess ran it all the way over to the chest, popped it in there, and while I was doing that, the first iron bar had smelted, and look at all this new delicious stuff that I had just unlocked. Oh man, all sorts of great stuff. I sped up this process because it was a long list of items that we unlocked. Absolutely fantastic. And this last set of 30, I got lazy. I wanted to see if I could take it all the way to the chest right here. We're low on stamina. Are we gonna make it? Oh, we were just a little bit too far away. So I drop it on the ground. I wanted to try it. I was literally just like 1.5 steps away. We almost made it. But we're gonna smelt all this stuff down and we're gonna reconfigure so we can actually smelt even more. That'll be great. We've got enough coal for now. We're gonna do this. Make some iron nails. We've got the long ship and the raven throne and some other stuff. And look at that. Our medium healing needs are done. We're definitely gonna need some fine wood, so I start chopping some trees. That one, come on, just rolls down into the little the moat right there. And this random grayling needed to be taught a lesson, so I kept punching it and punching it. Just felt right. I open up the space here so the smoke can breathe a little bit. Hopefully that'll actually be a little bit better. And then I make the iron mace. We are replacing the waffle beater with the waffle iron. Of course, most of you guessed it, it had to be named the waffle iron, and this thing just looks awesome. I have personally never made it in Valheim, and I love the look. It just looks fantastic. But the waffle beater deserves a place of honor right next to the original waffle batter. What a fantastic weapon. You've served us with honor. Now you may rest easy. I ran out of coal. I didn't expect I would, but I definitely did. So I'm back out into the swamps and I'm fighting some Sturtlings because they drop a lot of coal. It just makes sense. So this is also a great test of the new weapon, the waffle iron. Fantastic. It just absolutely destroys these Sturtlings. I mean, what do we expect? The waffle beater did a great job. Of course, the waffle iron is gonna do even better. What a fantastic job. These leeches, they need to go as well. So sledge it up. We're just gonna do some real good damage to this leech right here while staying at a reasonably safe distance. But we've got 2 Draugr on me now, but I am more than capable of handling this with the waffle iron. Oh man, just fantastic. And that knockback, it's becoming really handy. I like it, but yeah. 2 Draugr down, we've got a blob right here, and it just jumps right over it, but it still stands no chance. It doesn't get a shot off, it does not get to poison me, it does not pass go, and nor do these Sturtlings. Oh man, we are just doing some great work to these guys. It's just no problem. Successful mission, we're back home, and we're still smelting, we're still taking care of it all. I did a lot of that stuff, and now we have enough to make the iron scale mail. The full set is coming. We're gonna just be undefeatable. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Definitely not the case, but look at that. I think the iron scale mail armor might be one of the best looking armor sets in the game. But the bronze armor deserves a place of honor, so I pop it up on its own stand, and I make the banded shield. I debated for quite some time in my head whether or not to make the buckler or the round shield, but I decided the balance is best for me. I like a balanced approach. That's the best option for me. But you saw me just make the stone cutter to unlock some stuff, and I went ahead and I made the atgear. The iron atgear has much more damage than the bronze atgear, and look at this thing. It's just fantastic. And my mouth is awkwardly open. That's a little weird. But with that, we're going to conclude this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're still having fun in this series, please let me know. Awkwardly mouth open. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you in the next one.